Hello, little adventurers. Today I invite you to travel through time to a place full of mystery and wonders. We're going to learn the story of Moses, a brave man chosen by God, and the day when, on top of Mount Sinai, God gave him a very special gift, the 10 Commandments. Imagine an endless desert, giant mountains, and clouds that move quickly. In this sacred place, Moses will have a unique experience. Are you ready to start this great adventure? Come with me. Many, many years ago, the people of Israel had lived through difficult times. They were slaves in the land of Egypt, but God heard their prayers and chose a very special man, Moses. Moses, with a heart full of faith and hope, guided his people through the desert. Imagine Moses walking on the hot sand, with a staff in his hand and a determined gaze, while the stars accompany him at night. Among dunes and dusty paths, the people of Israel united in faith. Every step was filled with hope, knowing that one day they would be free and happy. After much walking, Moses knew it was time to climb Mount Sinai, a place so high and mysterious it seemed to touch the sky. Mount Sinai was no ordinary place. When Moses approached, the air filled with a sound like the rumbling of a giant drum. Imagine a mountain wrapped in clouds, lit by flashes of light and enveloped in a soft glow. Suddenly, a powerful voice is heard. Moses, though amazed and a little scared, felt in his heart that it was time to receive a very important message. The mountain filled with lights, and the atmosphere transformed into a magical scene. God was giving Moses a special message written on 2 large stone tablets. Children, imagine you're on that mountain, surrounded by a magical glow. Can you feel the excitement and importance of this moment? God, with his voice full of love and justice, spoke and gave Moses the 10 Commandments, special rules so that everyone could live in peace and harmony. Now, let's learn about each of these commandments in a very special and easy-to-remember way. First commandment: you shall have no other gods before me. God tells us that he is the only one we should worship with all our heart. It's as if our love and trust were a very valuable treasure. Repeat after me. I love God above all things. Second commandment: you shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above. This commandment teaches us that we should not worship images or statues because God is so great and unique that he cannot be represented by anything made by man. Imagine God is like a bright and mysterious light that fills the sky. Third commandment: you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Here we are reminded to use God's name with respect and love, as if it were a magical word full of kindness. Every time you say God's name, do it with affection and reverence. Fourth commandment: remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. God invites us to rest and dedicate a special day to him, a day to be with family, reflect, and give thanks. Who likes to rest and spend time with family? Well, this commandment reminds us of the importance of having moments of peace. Fifth commandment: honor your father and your mother. This is a very special commandment because it teaches us to love and respect our parents and those who take care of us. Imagine giving your parents a giant hug and saying thank you for everything they do for you. But the adventure doesn't have to end here. You can become an adventure messenger. How? Down below you'll find the buttons to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss these fascinating stories from God's Word. Sixth commandment: you shall not murder. Means taking care of our friends, animals, and nature. Remember, life is a gift and we must protect it with love. This commandment teaches us the importance of faithfulness and maintaining trust in family and friendly relationships. Seventh commandment: you shall not commit adultery. It's like promising to always be loyal and care for the people we love. Eighth commandment: you shall not steal. God invites us to be honest and fair. We should not take what is not ours. Ninth commandment: you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. What do you think it means to be honest? Exactly. to be truthful and respect what belongs to others. This commandment teaches us the importance of always telling the truth and being fair to our friends and neighbors. 10th commandment, you shall not covet. Truth is the foundation of a strong friendship and a happy community. Finally, God tells us we should be content with what we have without envying what others have. Each one of us is unique and special, and what we have is a wonderful gift. Each of these commandments is a guide to live in harmony, to love ourselves and others, and to build a world full of love, respect, and justice. Bravo, little friends! Isn't it wonderful how a few simple rules can help us be better people? After receiving this very special gift, Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the 2 stone tablets in his hands. With great care and love, he shared God's word with his people. Each commandment was like a little seed of kindness, which would help a garden of love and peace grow among people. Now, little ones, think for a moment, how can we, in our daily lives, follow these teachings? We can start by respecting our parents and teachers, being honest with our friends, and always sharing a smile. Every small act of kindness counts and helps us grow in love. The story of Moses and the 10 Commandments teaches us that, even though life is sometimes full of challenges, we can always find the path to happiness in kindness and truth. Dear friends, we have journeyed together on an adventure-filled trip. From the desert to the summit of Mount Sinai, we learned about Moses' bravery and the wisdom of the 10 Commandments. Each commandment is a light that guides us to be better, to love God, our families, and all our friends. Remember, each of you has a very special role in this great world. If you're enjoying this content, you'd help us out a lot by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Remember, it's free. Let us know what country you're from and how great your love for God is. We would love to read your comments. Thank you for joining me on this magical adventure. I hope that, just like Moses, you will always follow the path of kindness and truth. Until the next adventure, little heroes, don't forget, every day is a new opportunity to be kind, respectful, and above all, happy.